Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Darren and today we'll be talking about everything you need to know about Ayurvedic hair treatment. What is it about, how to make it at home, and how to apply it to your hair. So stay tuned. I just finished loosening my hair and I was going to just wash it the way I normally do without anything. But I decided to just make this video because it was about time I made a natural content video on this channel. So the word Ayurvedic is actually from an Hindi word Ayurveda, which means signs of life, right, or meaning of life. So Ayurvedic herbs are basically plant-based substances that helps to promote hair growth, that helps to boost just the wellness of your hair, even your body in general. It's associated to Indians, obviously, and we know that Indians are very good at keeping their hair luscious, nice, and fine and long. They're always very particular about their hair. So but when we just take out the physical part of this Ayurvedic herbs and everything, we'd see that they're just plants or herbs that help to boost hair growth. You might be wondering, okay, maybe I've never heard of it before, but 2 or 3 years ago there were these two main Ayurvedic herbs that were so common amongst the natural hair community. I think one was chebe oil and the other one I don't remember, but it was so common, everyone was buying into it and everything. I won't say I've never actually used like Ayurvedic herbs before, because when you think about it, it's actually more than just the word names like Shatavari, Tifalia, Ashwagandha, Centella, name, right? But I'm going to tell you that herbs like turmeric, fenugreek, rosemary, cumin, right, they're actually also Ayurvedic herbs. So Ayurvedic herbs are not necessarily herbs that you find in India, the ones they use in India, but they're basically herbs or plants, right, that can help sustain hair growth, or they can help to improve the health of your hair in general. And I feel like at one point or the other in our lives we've probably used one of these two things, either directly or in product. So they're safe to use. I just want to clear all the notions. Ayurvedic herbs are safe to use. They should be used in moderation, but they should also be used like regularly for you to see results. There are many people that can swear to the functionality of these herbs, right? And today I wanted us to make some from scratch. I'd like to point out that there is no general formula or general rule of how to use these herbs. You can decide to combine them with different things. You can decide to use them alone. You can decide to use them in different forms. The most common form of this is using them as a form of mask. What does this mean? Most times these herbs are sold in the powdered form, right, or just the normal dried form. So you can either decide to grind it, right, so you get a powder form, and all you have to do is just add a bit of warm water to it and make it as a mask, which I'll be doing today. But you can decide to make an infused butter out of it also. So there are different ways to use this Ayurvedic herbs. So basically Ayurvedic herbs are herbs or plants, right, that helps in hair growth. But before I go on, I'm going to quickly rush to the grocery store to get one ingredient that I don't have with me. I wanted to use coconut milk in place of water, just as a personal preference. You can obviously use water to like make the mask, like warm water. I'm just gonna use like warm coconut milk, rosemary, fenugreek, cloves, and flaxseed. I also have here with me coconut milk, WSM. And this is also amla powder, which I ordered a long time ago. What I'm going to do right now is to blend all of them together except the flaxseed. I added the flaxseed because I wanted a bit of gel from it. So I'm going to be boiling this separately. I'll be showing you in a moment. The rest of them I'll be grinding them together dry. So this is what I get after grinding the cloves, fenugreek, and rosemary together. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of this. With a mix, we're adding 2 teaspoons of ginger, Giving it a final mix. Here we have our Ayurvedic herb. This is so rich, and what I'm going to do is to set a little portion so I can make infused oil from it. To make my infused oil, all I'm going to be doing is to add a few tablespoons of this mixture into a jar. Just one more. I'll be adding some oil. You can use any oil of your choice: olive oil, coconut oil, sunflower oil. I'll be using sunflower oil for this. You just have to make sure it covers enough to the top. To give it a good mix, you can add more oil if needed. So what I'm gonna do is to microwave this for a few minutes so it can boil and can get infused better. Remember our flaxseed that we set aside? So what we're going to do is to boil it to extract the gel. If you need a stirrer for that, you can click on the link at the top right corner. I'm going to start by trying to spritz my hair. It's just water to make it a bit moist. I'm going to divide my hair into sections. So I'd like to start from the back. Now we have our formula. It actually came out pretty better than I did. I made sure to save it as much as possible. It's my first time using this kind of mask, and the only thing I'm scared about is it leaving particles after I'm done. But can you see the texture? This is because of the flaxseed gel that I made. Alright, this is gonna get messy. Just gonna scoop a little and just slap it to my hair. How am I gonna do this now? I'm wearing gloves because I don't want my hands to get too messy and start dripping on the floor. But it doesn't stain, so you can also do that. My phone went off while shooting, so I wasn't able to shoot to the end. But all I did was to apply this to my hair, and thankfully it was enough. It was exactly enough for everything. Then I allowed it to sit under the plastic bag for about 2 hours before I washed it off. Will I be trying this again? Definitely yes. If you'll be trying this, I would advise you let it sit in longer, for as long as possible, if possible overnight, if you can do that. If you still have any questions concerning this Ayurvedic treatments that you feel I should address, you can write it down in the comment section below. And we've come to the end of this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.